Alright guys, sorry about the abrupt ending to the last video. My phone completely died. So yeah, now it's charging and we're all set. So I installed the heat inserts. You guys really didn't miss much. I essentially just heated these up, pushed them in. To help keep them aligned though, I do like to have the screws in, because ultimately that's what's important and that's what matters the most when it comes to installing heat inserts, is making sure they're in line with their respective bolts. So now I'm going to go ahead and completely remove these. Now you have to make sure you wait until the bolts are, or the heat inserts are completely cool before you do anything to them. Otherwise they're just hot and it'll start working the plastic and all your work will go to waste. You just want to give it a few minutes to cool down, depending on where you are. I'm in my garage and it's like probably like 45 degrees in here right now. So it cooled relatively quickly. Go ahead and pull that one out. We'll pull this little guy out, and I just want to talk about this real quick. I did install that other spring for the catch on this, and I will show you guys the results of that. It works much better. It is a thicker spring, and now the catch for the brace rails is working a hell of a lot better than what it was. So the button here, see, it has a spring back to it. Press that, they both slide. One of them slides, this other one's kind of, I imagine if I just hit it with the file around the rough edges, it would work a lot better. You can hear that, snaps into place, stays into place. Also installed that little set screw there that keeps the button from ejecting itself. So we're gonna go ahead and deploy this all the way down. Lock that. And now, probably the easiest part of this build, or at least it should be, is you're going to install the brace onto the brace rails. So keep in mind your orientation on this. This is up, this is down, this is top part of the brace, this is the bottom part of the brace. It's easy to see which way it goes because this side has holes, this other side, which printed flat, does not have holes. So you're just going to go ahead, insert these in. And make sure they're in there good. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get these bolts officially threaded in. I really wish I had a drill bit that was this small so I could just get this done and over with. Give me a little bit of resistance here. It's probably just from plastic inside the threads, but it is definitely screwing into that threaded nut. It's very secure. And I think I may have just stripped my Allen key. Go ahead and install a bolt on this other side. I'm not going to install all four, just for the sake of time, and well, you guys have already seen me dick around with this enough. Or maybe I can install all four. This one went in much easier. Let's go ahead and pop in another one. See how easy this one is. I don't know why that first one was so difficult. That was kind of weird. I was expecting all of them to be that difficult, but the two on the left-hand side of the brace seem to be going in no issue, other than the semi-stripped head of my Allen key now. Get those guys snugged up, and fuck it, we're gonna try installing the other one on the stubborn side, because why not? This is a build video. And this one seems to be kind of difficult too. Oh wait, no, I may have misspoke. It's going pretty damn good now. Swap that. Yeah, so all these other ones went on relatively easy with the exception of this guy. Try and imagine with enough elbow grease and possibly a new Allen head, because this one does not want to turn anymore. It'll go in all the way, but for now it's good enough. Do a quick function check. Locks, collapses, and locks in place. Press the button, you're able to move it. Press the button, locks, collapses, locks, collapses. Rails are moving evenly, and it is locking. So, let's say we're a success on the brace. For the sake of me not uploading so many other videos, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this guy right away. So this is the folding angled grip. Yes, angled. ATF, do not shoot my dog. This is angled. It does not come out to a complete 90. It is actually slightly off. So for this, you're gonna have three pieces. Obviously, you're gonna have this guy right here. I won't really be discussing how to attach it to this. I'm also not too sure if I got the right hardware to attach it to this right now, but I know for sure I do have the right hardware to get the spring installed into this guy. So you got two pieces here. You have your grip and this little grip handle right here. It slides into there like that. You're gonna want to sand it, make sure it's real smooth here and on here. Mine wasn't smooth at all, and you want this to be smooth for the sake of manipulating this handle, either folded down at that angle or folded up for transportation, compact storage, whatever the hell you want to call it. You're gonna need this M6 by 45 bolt and a spring that kind of just fits right over. So you're gonna put it right over that, and this whole assembly is gonna pop into here. Let me move this out of the way. Oops. It's gonna go right in here. And the screw is going to come through, protrude, and engage with this. So yes, your screw is going to screw into the plastic on this. It won't really hurt it much. It's fine. You're not really going to be needing to remove this. And if you do, this is a very fast and easy part to print. I just dropped it, but I do believe it did take me about an hour or so to print it. Really not much or no time at all. It's probably one of the fastest parts to print on this whole build, honestly. So We're gonna need to bore out this hole just a tad bit for this bolt because it's fucking huge. So we're gonna get this guy right here. It's relatively the same. And you can use a drill. I prefer using a hand driver just like that. Go ahead and screw that. Remove all the little bit of excess plastic. Really clear out the way for this guy. Get the bit spinning freely in there. This will drop in there and bam, we're protruding through. So the way that this works is this tab is going, or the screw is going to lock into this little piece down here, facing the wrong way. It's going to face like that. This smooth side is going to be flush with the smooth side down here. So you know, have it on the right. If you have it on the wrong, you'll see this side is shorter. This side here is longer. So that's how you know you'll have it on right or wrong. And the way that this works is the screw is going to interface with, where the hell did I put it? The hole here. So just kind of show you guys right here. The screw's going to lock into that, and that's what's going to keep this guy locked in place. As the screw interfaces with that little hole right there, whenever you pull it down, it's going to pull the screw out of that hole, and then you're free to manipulate this as you please. So let me go ahead and get a bolt or the right drill bit for this guy. Okay. Could not find my drill bit set. I imagine it's a size T20. This is just an M5 Allen key. So it'd be easier if I start off this way. So do it like this. Get it down into this hole. Get a little locking piece. Make sure we have the right side facing out. Just like that. Pull this, kind of hold it down real steady. We're gonna have to force our way in because there is no printed threads. It threads directly into that. It is going to be hollow strong whenever it's all said and done, but you just need to make sure you do apply constant pressure on both this part and the bolt as you're screwing it in, pushing it down. Otherwise you will strip whatever plastic you've already gotten out of the way, or threaded into, I should say. So a little bit more, and I'm not too sure how much I need to thread this in, so we're gonna figure it out together. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and thread it up until the top head of the bolt is almost directly above that hole for the cross bolt. I imagine that's a good spot to start and test fit. There we go. function. Seems to be working pretty good. Little hang-ups, nothing, some oil can't help salve. I sanded the hell out of this. So, excuse me. Go ahead and test fit it on here. Tap that bolt through. Okay. So it is way down there, and I cannot pull it out of the way enough for it to disengage. So you guys know what that means. So screw it in more. Hoo-wee. Screw it in quite a bit more. Gonna get it a decent ways past where that cross bolt goes. Okay. Back it off just a little bit. I have that spring compressed a lot. So, again. And it seems I'm gonna have to cut down the spring just a little bit. As you can see, that's the max that this goes. It does not want to go back anymore. But yeah, if we just wanted to run the grip in a forward position, I guess that works. You just can't fold it, so that's kind of dumb. If you wanted to run a grip like that, you might as well just print the railed version. So, gonna knock this bad boy out. And back this one off. Damn, you can hear the spring tension. And now that I'm thinking about this, I know the bill of materials does say it needs to be an M6x45, but honestly, guys, I feel like you could get away with this being a slightly shorter screw. I know when I got this spring, it's probably the only one that was actually in spec that I found. Let's see, we're gonna cut it. Not too much. Cut off 3 coils. Whoops. I'm not trying to start a space program here. And back at it again. It should be much easier because we already just created those threads. So it seems like it should work right there. We'll get this. down just like that. And it is almost there. Almost. Screw's nowhere near coming out. As you can see, it pulls it down. Just not enough for us to be able to clear that. See, I'm gonna tighten it and see if that helps. See if we'll be able to clear it then. If not, I'll take off like one more coil. And that did not help at all. So, seems like I'm going to have to take off one more coil, guys. Being real cautious because I don't want this to eat itself across my garage. There we go. Okay. So we'll cut from the end that we already did cut. Okay. Cut off another 2 coils. I know I only said 1, but I feel like 2 may be our magic number. Okay. So, screw, 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 screw. Snug it up just a little bit more. Because I don't believe the head needs to be completely flush with this. So we're going to do that. And let's test for fitment. Okay, it's locked. Can we unlock it? No, we cannot. So, screw it out a little bit more. Oh, that's still. So now that I'm thinking, you guys, I think this needs to be flushed with this whenever you pull it completely down. And right now we just have too much spring in there. So, unscrew and cut off another coil, I guess. If you don't have some sort of trouble building any printed pew, are you really building a printed pew? Like, honestly. This spring has gotten hella shorter. but let's see if it works. That right there almost clears it. Let's tighten it up a little bit more. Then we'll try it. Looks good. Well, there it is, locking. And now we're almost able to unlock it, guys. But locking pretty stably. So I'm actually thinking, I'll have to cover this in another video. This one's already getting kind of long. But I'm thinking next video I'm gonna try this again. Get a different size spring. I may have just gotten the wrong size altogether, to be completely honest. I really don't know what happened there. But I'm thinking a thicker spring wire. Maybe the one that I screwed up might work. It is quite a bit thicker, but oh, will not drop in there. Okay, so next video we're gonna get this little grip module, little angled foregrip thing figured out. But we were able to figure out the brace, and that's cool enough on its own. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.